This song's for all the ladies. I wanna stand my ground, but there's a hole in the ground, yeah. I wanna have sex with Sarah, but I fucked her sister last year. Thought I'd be better now. I think I got a chromosome missing. I told my job my mom's a rare blood-borne pathogen that needs fixing, 'cause I'm in fear of living, and I'm in fear of dying, and I'll take revenge in microscopic ways, and I'll hold on to lies for days and days, and I just can't seem to take one full breath and connect to myself. No even deeper, where everything's okay and there's no judgment to stay, and everything is gonna be okay. So take me by the hand and lead me to this land, 'cause fear took me this loving man, but I abuse myself more than anybody else. But I forgive myself, and I forgive myself, and one spiritual secret, I know this is true, that God hid my happiness within you. One spiritual secret, I know this is true, that God hid my happiness within you. It's within you. It's within you.
Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. I mean that before we get into this podcast. I love 4th of July because, you know, you get off, people are drinking beer, going on boats. I was at a pool all day listening to country music, Alan Jackson. My favorite line from Alan Jackson is he doesn't get laid in the song. He's like a severe case of blue balls. You know, he's like a horny teenager. And instead of getting like mad and resentful, he's just grateful to go for a burger and a grape snow cone. And I thought that was pretty mature. I thought that was emotionally stable for that cowboy. That's true masculinity, young men out there. What's not true masculinity, and I'll give you a quick example. At the encampment, I stopped the hatch. Oh my God. People don't believe me. Like I said, I had a bit last night, 100% based in reality. I did stop a hatchet fight. And it was a guy with a hatchet going after a girl with dreadlocks. And I go, hey, yo, y'all gotta start thinking more like Alan Jackson. Let's settle for a burger and a grape snow cone. How about it? A little sweet treat. And he didn't drop that. I had to go, dude, I'm gonna knock your teeth out if you do not drop that hatchet. And lo and behold, he did. And we took the hatchet away. But that's just what's up, dude. In Bethlehem, you go from Bethlehem, the most beautiful American main street, to Bethlehem in less than 3 blocks, which is par for the course for Pennsylvania, man. Kensington was the same way. You know, you got Fishtown, and then like a block away, you're like, dude, I gotta get out of here, dude. I have a family member who's a physical therapist. She went to Temple, and she's like, they would escort the girls off campus in North Philly. It's a war zone. I don't know if we're just waking up to it, if it's like exponentially getting worse, but at the end of the day, what's today? The present moment. What's right now? Independence Day. Freedom. What does freedom mean to you? Because freedom to me means, you know, maybe living in a tent or a van down by the river. And that's freedom just as much as, you know, Elon Musk going to Mars and exploring, underground tunnels for safer and faster methods to avoid traffic in LA. It's all freedom. Freedom is amazing. It's the best thing going. It's also horrible. It's watching people die that you love. It's a lot. However, the founding fathers knew freedom was where it's at. And if you were listening to this podcast, the only message I want to give you is that you are free. Don't let people talk you into something or back you into a corner or define who you are or define you by your past mistakes. That's all nonsense. They're not you. And by the way, they're people. I'm a comedian, and I think from now on I'm only interviewing comedians because a couple of podcasts ago someone was like, if God's real, how come he's selling cigarettes to the kids, and crack whore moms are doing this and that, and that God's all love, why is he doing all that? He could stop that. That's not God. That's people with freedom, free will. Just like here, man. Like there's some people that are doctors, and there's some people, janitors. Different strokes for different folks, but you can kind of wrap it all into the same vein of freedom. All right, you guys are coming on a little adventure with me. We're gonna go and scope out these fireworks, man, in Bethlehem, PA, which ironically is in Palestine historically, and it does sound like a war zone. So I'm gonna warn you, you might get some flashbacks, dude. Oh no. Which PTSD is like, I never understood it. It's like, and I had a therapist tell me I should have been a serial killer. And that was her ploy for me to get to do like EMDR, which I did. But thank God I'm not suffering from what's not happening. Right now, we're just walking to go see fireworks, right? If we didn't have memories, how would we know PTSD even exists? They go, it's in your cells. I don't know, man. Anyways, want to hear the most post-traumatic stress disorder inducing 4th of July story ever? I was in 11th grade. My older brother was still around, Dave, R.I.P., and Mike Lum, R.I.P. So they had 6 of dynamite, allegedly, and they were just messing around with them all summer, right? And then they picked up mushrooms, and allegedly I've never taken drugs. Allegedly I've never taken mushrooms. I've only taken drugs that were prescribed by doctors. So what proceeds to happen on this 4th of July, after we're blowing stuff up with 6 of dynamite, they duct tape me to a pole in my dad's basement, and they're feeding me portobello mushrooms at this point, and I'm duct taped, I can't move. And then they proceed to duct tape a 1/4 stick of dynamite around my chest on 4th of July. And they had this comedically long fuse, like it was a cartoon. It was like a cartoon, like with the TNT. So it starts burning, and I don't know what to do. I never eaten portobello mushrooms, so I'm like, this doesn't make you kill. Well, I'm not thinking like this. What is going on? They're howling, laughing. Like, am I gonna die? And it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Next thing you know, I blacked out, panic attack. When I woke up, I realized what happened. They both emptied out the gunpowder and all the explosives inside of the 1/4 stick and put a comedically long fuse on it, and then duct taped it to me. And after that, it was game over. It was the most fun night I think I've ever had in my life. But they got me. They got me good, dude. And I told a therapist that once, and she goes, "That's trauma." I'm like, I mean, you can go to a bus stop and, there's 6 random people there. They've all been through something wild. It's called being a human being. There's suffering all around. If you didn't notice, it's a part of this thing, but the whole idea is you want to suffer as less as possible. And that's the trick, man. I think God is very, very tricky. Truly. My God. It's like Palestine, I'm telling you, dude. My God's very, very tricky because he hid my happiness in all of you. Everyone else. Isn't that crazy? I can't selfishly do anything to make me happy. Trust me, I'm a comedian. You have to do service. And speaking of service, this person would not want me to mention her name, for sure. And I don't mind at this point, but where the main fireworks are going off are right above the homeless encampment. And it's super loud over there. And some people with, let's just say they have sensitivities to sound, autism, and different mental disabilities. I don't know if that's the right way to talk about it. I'm trying to be respectful with that. So we dropped off a bunch of PPE, not a bunch. We dropped off packets of earplugs. That was what was requested of us. And we had the time on July 4th and the opportunity to help a veteran and a veteran's girlfriend out. So that was probably the highlight of my day. For real, because that's how God works. God's tricky, man. He hid my happiness in all you. I'm driving down to the fireworks. I just want to see what's up. If it's the most beautiful main street in Bethlehem, it's got to be the most beautiful fireworks, dude, right? Come on, man, dude. And just like Bethlehem and historic Palestine, it sounds like a war zone. And check this out. I don't think this was fair, but the website, I guess, said 9:30 the fireworks would start. And the girl I'm with, who I'm going to see the fireworks with, said be at my house at 9. And since they started at 9 and I was a couple minutes late, she just didn't want to see them then. And that's typical of how women think. Men think totally. What if, like, at 9 o'clock they're just testing the fireworks? Do you understand what I'm saying? There could be different possibilities than the first thing that pops into your head. It's similar to like when women crack their phone screen. It takes them 6 months to fix it, right? And it's a really easy fix, but they're like, I guess it's permanently cracked now. Guess I have to live with it. And not to mention, same with the homeless encampment. I think that the women politicians were like, I guess we have homeless now. It's permanent. And it's super ironic with the fireworks because the person I was just talking about who hates, she's a behind the scenes kind of gal. Let's put it that way. We did some service to provide many people at the homeless encampment with PPE, mainly earplugs, because a lot of them are sensitive to sounds and Wi-Fi, and like it's bad. This is something I just learned, that this happens to people. But you know, some dogs freak out with fireworks. Some people are the same, I guess. It's not funny, but anyways, I realize I only like interviewing comics the most, so they know I'm joking. But look, what are we going to talk about? 4th of July, 2008, Appalachian Mountains. My older brother Dave was still alive. Mike Lum was still alive. These are people from Nazareth, and if they were on this podcast, they would probably have to install a breathalyzer into the podcast mic, because that's how hard people go. It's like that line from Anchorman. My brother was 2 years. Brent killed a guy from Anchorman. My brother was 2 years older than me, and like I think 3 kids killed someone in high school drunk driving. Steve Sales, Tom Frezza. Tom Frezza's whole family kind of looked like the Weasleys from Harry Potter. And he couldn't have been a nicer guy. And Steve Sales is awesome. These guys are cool people. It's just, you get drink driving, man, as a kid. Don't do it.
And my God, what an enthralling trip. 'Cause what